Hey YouTube, this is my overview of the GT Pantera 27.5 Plus. So I got this at Dick's Sporting Goods, bought it during COVID, and actually it was probably one of the last ones they had in stock. Since then I've gone back online and can't even find them anymore. But got it for a pretty sweet deal. I think after shipping it ended up being about $500, which is pretty darn good, especially considering some of the features the base bike actually has. So right off the bat, it does have a tapered head tube, so that's 1.5 and then 1.125. Came with a longer stem, which I switched out to this Answer ATAC. I think that's a 50 millimeter. Kept the stock bars because the stock bars actually feel really good. Fork is upgraded from a Suntour XCM coil spring fork, and it actually has a SR Suntour Raidon. This is a 120 millimeter travel fork. It does have a remote lockout, which I actually don't use. Don't really need the lockout for my style of riding. Came stock with 180 millimeter front brake. Came with Tektro mechanical brakes, which were okay. They worked, but these are actually upgraded to Shimano M200 hydraulic disc brakes. And you can see on here I've got my TimberBell too, which works really well because I ride on mixed use trails a lot, so that kind of helps out. Moving back, got Bontrager water bottle cage, frame pump. Kept the stock front derailleur. So this is a 2x9. It's a micro shift front derailleur, and then it's got Shimano Acera shifters, trigger shifters, which they work, they get the job done. Crankset, this is upgraded from the square taper that came on it. This is an SR Suntour Zeron. So it's a nice, I guess, lower range external cup bottom bracket, but really nice and stiff, and it can be upgraded later on to a 1x drivetrain, so that's pretty cool. Have these Shimano DXR clipless pedals, which are actually really similar to the Shimano XT Trail clipless pedals. These are actually a BMX pedal, but they're pretty close to the Shimano XTs. Actually, all the the axle and everything are the same. That is a Sunrace. Pretty sure it's a Sunrace. Maybe it's a Suntour. Yep, Sunrace 11 to 36 in the back, and the front is a 22 and a 36. Rear derailleur from the factory was a Shimano Acera. No, sorry, Altus. This is upgraded to a Shimano Deore. It is a shadow design, so it sits under the chainstay, gets it out of the way. Works really nice. You got the 27.5 wheel set. These are Altera branded. They get the job done. They're nothing special. Hubs aren't really that high quality. They're just loose ball bearing. But they do get the job done. The one kind of annoying thing is the back is a 9mm quick release. The front is a boost, and the stock fork actually was boost as well, but that's 15 by 110. So front is really upgradable. It's kind of the new standard, but the back is still the old 9mm quick release. So I'm trying to find an upgraded wheel set. You're probably gonna have to buy them in pieces instead of an entire wheel set together. So still running the stock Innova 27.5 by 2.8 tires. and I haven't gone tubeless yet. As soon as these wear out, I'll get some new tires and upgrade to tubeless. I'm probably looking at Maxxis Recons, and I'll probably go with 2.6s. Last thing I upgraded was the seat post. So it came with a just regular fixed seat post. So I have this TransX Skyline. This is a 125 millimeter drop, paired with a PNW Components. Can't remember the model of this, but it's not the Cascade. I think it's the Puget. Puget. I'm a Wisconsin boy. I don't know how they say things out in the Pacific Northwest, but kept the WTB Silverado saddle, which actually I really like WTB saddles. They work great. So that's the bike. Works really well. Does exactly what I need it to. Weighs about 34 pounds.